Now create a new Colab notebook to run your Python code by visiting directly on colab.research.google.com, or I can search for keyword Colab in my browser. One thing to mention that while searching in a browser, you should be logged in to your Google account. Now the first result is most likely to be colab.research.google.com. I click on this, and after clicking, I will be able to create a new Colab notebook. Just we have to click on this plus new notebook button. So after clicking on this plus new notebook button or tab, our new Colab notebook is under process, and this is our first new notebook. And you can see that the name of this your first notebook is Untitled 0. Now, how to rename this notebook? To rename your first notebook, you have to just go to the top name or the title of the notebook, click there, and then give it a name. So the name of our first notebook is first notebook, right? So you can give another name also or any other name also, but don't delete or don't remove .ipynb, because .ipynb stands for Interactive Python Notebook, right? So all your notebooks are auto saved in your drive. So you can save your notebook by Control S also, right? So it is saving, and where it is saving? It is saving in your Google Drive folder. And or you can go to the file option and then save is there. So this is how you can create a new notebook, rename it, and save it. Say for example, now you have done some coding exercise, you have created a project, and you want to download this file and want to send this file or share with this file through Gmail, etc. To download this file, just go to file option, and in the bottom you will be able to see download option. So you can download this ipynb file as a ipynb file itself, or as a raw Python code file also. So the preferred way is to download it as .ipynb and then share. But if you want it to be in a format of .py file, the same you can download also, right? So this is how you can download your work after creating a project or doing the coding exercise, right? Now you want to print this file as PDF. You want to share with your colleagues, but you don't want them to edit the file. So in that case, go to the file option, then go to the print option, and in the print option you will be able to see that save as PDF. Now from here you can save it as a PDF and just click on the save button and it will be saved. So we have seen that how to create a notebook, how to rename the notebook, how to save the notebook, how to download in either .ipynb or .py format, and also print or save it as a PDF file. Now, while working on this file, there are two type of cells are there. So there are coding cell for plus code and the text cell with plus text cell. So I want to add the text cell as my heading. So I with hash, single hash. So hash means it is the top level heading. So I want to put the heading as first code file. Okay. So you are giving this. Now this heading is coming after the code cell. We want to rearrange all these cells. So with these up and down arrows, I can place the cells up and down also. So this is how I have added the heading to my code, okay, with the text cell. Text cell can also be used to embed the images, the videos, writing the context, etc. Now code cell is where we are doing actually the coding. If I write 2 plus 2, now this 2 plus 2, if I run, so to run the code cell, either click on this play button or just simply shift enter. Okay, so I am doing shift enter. Now the first time it will take some time, okay, because this file is now getting connected to the server going to be provided free by Google and with certain RAM and disk. Okay, now you see that after connecting we got the answer as 4. So this 4 as the output is from the backend by Python as a calculator. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So you can keep on adding the more cells and start doing your coding and programming exercise. This will be auto saved after a certain interval. But if you want to save, then you can click on plus. So it is saving by its own. But if you want to save, so you can just use the control plus S, so it will again save. So you can save this file, add cells, code cell, add text cell, okay, and do a lot of your programming stuffs in the Google Colab notebook.